I'll make eye contact with you in between announcements and you tell me when you're ready. Okay. Microphone? We good? Okay. My name is Maddie Kolpa. I'm a member of the board here at TVUUC. On behalf of the board and the program council, it is my honor to welcome you here this morning. Whether you are here in the building or watching online, you are welcome here. If we can find the camera with the red dot, wave to everyone that's joining us from outside the building this morning. Whoever you are, wherever you are from, and wherever you are on your journey, you are welcome here. If you would like more information on our church, please fill out the visitor card in the pocket in front of you or visit our website, tvuuc.org, and select Stay in Touch. If you are visiting us with small children, we invite you to sit up front where it is easier for your little ones to see what is going on. Please don't feel that you must keep them still. All are welcome here, wiggles and giggles and all. If you do need to step out with your child for a moment, the E.E. Cummings room is a glassed enclosed room at the back of the sanctuary here where you can still see and hear the service. It is there for your family's comfort, but please do not feel obligated to use it. We understand that silence is never completely silent. If you are interested in classes for your children here at TVUUC, please visit our religious exploration table in the art gallery area of the lobby, where Miriam will be staffing the table to answer your questions. You can also find more information on our website. We do have some announcements this morning. First, we have Barbara Taylor.
Good morning. Justice Knox is having a celebration. That is how we end our year of work, research to action. And so those of you who are team members who may not have replied in time, don't worry, just show up tomorrow at 6 o'clock at First Presbyterian Church. They have 3 levels of parking, so you're bound to get something close by, and if not, there's a garage right nearby also that will be free at that hour. So please join us. It'll be exciting. We'll talk about what we've been doing since the Nehemiah Action Assembly as well. Thank you.
Right, a couple of events going on this afternoon. Today we have Starting Point. Starting Point is a class that is not only for those interested in membership, but also for established members. It offers newcomers and old-timers an opportunity to explore ways in which Unitarian Universalism can make a difference in their lives. Not only will it help you decide if UUism is right for you, but it's also an opportunity to reflect on your beliefs and values. Today's session is here at the church from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. in the Lizzie Crozier room, and there will be pizza. The Adult RE Committee and the Beloved Community Program invite you to today's Wait a Minute session called Joyfully Imperfect. Join them as they examine our enacted beliefs about perfection and explore finding joy and meaning in our own imperfection. And that is meeting at 12:30 today in Room A, also with pizza. The LGBTQ welcoming team is looking forward to the Pride events occurring next month. If you can assist with setup, breakdown, or staffing TVUUC's booth, please let Lynn Hickson or Trevor Palmer know. Any and all help is greatly appreciated. South Knox Pride is Saturday, June 21st on Sevier Avenue. West Knox Pride is Saturday, June 28th at Hay Bear Cafe. Other Pride events are posted on the bulletin boards in the hallway. The CDJL, Children's Diversity and Justice Library, had a great time at the Festival of Reading yesterday. Miriam would like to thank everyone who volunteered for that event. If you would like to volunteer for future events, including West Knox Pride at the end of June, you can see Miriam for more information about that. All right, and last we have Catherine with some information about our summer RE program.
Thank you. I'm Catherine Farmer-Loya, Director of Lifespan Religious Education here at TVUUC. And next Sunday, we are launching our summer programs on Sunday mornings. And we're really excited this year. For the first time since I've been here, we are going to have a preschool program during the summer. We have always done a multi-age space for all ages, but we're going to have, our preschool is so big and we're so excited about it, we're going to have a preschool space that is nature-based, nature-focused. And our elementary and up program, we're going to be out in the community garden about every third week. And on other weeks, we're going to have an arts focus this summer and do a variety of art projects. And we are looking for folks in the congregation who would like to help us out. So if you would enjoy spending one or a couple of Sundays with our young people, it's a great way, a very joyful way to get to know some of our young folks and support our programs. We have a sign-up table for assistants and helpers at the Religious Exploration greeter table, or you can contact me or Miriam Davis about that. And we want to make sure that families know that our summer schedule is a little bit different. We start right at 11 o'clock rather than being in the first part of the service for the summer program. So we'll have our sign up and we'll gather in the Lizzie Crozier French Room starting next Sunday. Thank you.
I was just informed that someone left some keys in the ladies' room. If they are your keys, they are in Michael's office right off of the lobby. These announcements and others can be found towards the back of your order or service. Today is a Share the Plate Sunday, and to tell you more about what this means and how to give, I'll turn it over to Claudia Presley.
Good morning. As Maddie said, I'm Claudia Presley. I'm the Director of Finance and Operations here at TVUUC. Let me say, first of all, I love it when a service starts out with a procession. It must be that sort of liturgical tradition within me, but I hope for those of you that are here and are watching online that was a joyous event. David and the choir have done so much work on this service. I think it's going to be really an excellent service. So please show your appreciation to them in person and with online comments during the service and after. Right now, though, my focus is on Share the Plate. Share the Plate this Sunday is with IMES Nature Center. Terry Eselton's going to come in a minute to tell us about IMES, what they do, and why it's so important to give to them. My time right now is to say how to give. I know most of you know how, but if you're new, here's how to give. If you're in the sanctuary during the offertory time, there will be baskets placed around the front of the chancel area and also will be passed along the chairs and the pews. You can put in cash or checks. You can text give to the number 73256. You can also scan this cute little QR code that is around the building. It's also in your order of service. If you're watching online, you can also see a Give or Give Now button. Please press that and it goes to our secure giving site. So once again, thanks for being here. Enjoy the service. And Terry is going to come and tell you more about IMES. And he has a visual aid too, so I'm not the only one that's using a visual aid this morning.
Anyway, I'm Terry Elselton, and as most of you know, I do volunteer work at Iams Nature Center. They were in the news this past week, which was kind of interesting. I didn't know about it, but the state legislature basically gave them a $50,000 grant to upgrade one of their trails. There's a trail at the Miller Building, which is the old home site, that runs around behind it, that was paved years ago and has had virtually no attention over several years. Well, it's had some attention, but it's really a difficult trail if you're mobility challenged. So what they're looking to do with this grant is to make that trail, it's called Serendipity Trail, more accessible to handicap, which is it's a major project. I mean, you think of a trail, but it's going to be paved and everything. It is expensive. So that was some good news. But anyway, I'm just asking you to, or not asking, but I'm just saying that Iams can use whatever financial aid that they can get, because they have a lot of projects. A lot of them are just small projects, but some of them are bigger ones. They're finishing up the big bad house. If you go down to the quarry, you'll see this new structure, possibly. It's going to be kind of up away on the hillside where the old rock quarry facility was. But it's a large structure. It's about 10 by 10 by 12 or something like that on stilts at 15 feet with the fence around it to keep predators out. And they're hoping to start a bat population there, get one started, which may hold as many, I've heard numbers between 100,000 to 1 million bats. And just think of it this way. You know, the average bat, and the numbers vary, but one bat can consume between 50 and 100 mosquitoes in an hour. And they need that in order to keep them, to keep themselves alive. So anyway, your contribution to the Iams Nature Center will be greatly appreciated. So thank you.
After the service, please join us for coffee and conversation in the fellowship hall. If you are visiting and would like a tour of the building or have questions about our church, you can look for me there, and I'll be glad to chat and show you around. And now, if you have not already done so, please silence any electronic devices as we enter worship together. Thank you.
the day. Sunday, that's the day. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Come, let us worship together. Please rise in body or spirit to sing hymn 331 in the gray hymnal, Life is the Greatest Gift of All, number 331.
Creatures made us small.
good to be gathered here this morning in this space and watching from so many other spaces. And this morning, instead of a story for all ages, we're going to do a song for all ages in a moment. But first, I have some questions. I wonder, is there anybody here who enjoys music? Is there anybody here who has ever been feeling kind of down or struggling or having a hard time? Anybody here? And is there anybody here who's ever had a piece of music that helped them feel better when they were having a hard time? Some of us? Yeah. So in our reflection room space this year, during our religious exploration programming on Sunday mornings, we have a reflection room space that we offer where we've explored a lot of different tools and spiritual practices. And one that we did a couple of months ago was about songs as a tool that we can use. And sometimes if we're having a hard time or we just need a little bit of focus or to find our calm center again, there are lots of different tools and practices that we can use that can help us. And one that we offered and that we wanted to share with you this morning is a simple song that can help you kind of find your center, come to a calm space. And you can, there's a little bit of a body practice that goes with it too, and you can use any kind of song. Any song that you listen to on the radio or on Spotify that lifts your spirits, a little snippet of it you could sing, or a song that has meaning to you for some reason. There are lots of small songs in our hymnal that also can be used, and I'm actually going to share one that is the one that I use most often myself, although another is one we're going to sing later in the service today. But I'm going to invite you, if you would like, to try it out with me, to do a little bit of swaying. So if you're looking for a calm center, you can use kind of different kinds of sensory input also, and sometimes just a little gentle sway can be a nice start. And I'm going to do a song that is one that I use to help myself in these kinds of moments where I could use that little bit of calmness and focus. And it is not all but much of a song by somebody named Allie Halpert, and it's called Loosen, Loosen. It might be familiar to some of us, it might be new to some of us. And the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do one line and then you can repeat it back, and we'll try it out that way a couple of times. And there are only 4 lines that we're gonna do, okay? Are we ready? Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry. The weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. You might want to sway, or when we do, this is a really good one for me because not only does the song help me, the music help me, the words help remind me to let go a little bit. And sometimes when I do this one myself, I kind of roll my shoulders a little bit, notice places in my body that feel tight and not loose, and loosen them. So I'm going to invite us to sing it together. We'll try it all together a few times as we find our center in song, all right? Are we ready to try it again? Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. And then I sit in the quiet for a moment and I take some deep breaths. And if I need a little more, I'll sing it again. Sometimes just in my head, I can do this anytime, anywhere I am, whether or not I want to sing out loud so other people can hear. So I invite you to try out little simple practices that you can use anytime you need a little bit of centering. So thank you for indulging me in trying this one out this morning.
Good morning. I may have missed it, but did we share the affirmation this morning? Yes. Okay. I guess I was studying joys and concerns and missed it. So, never mind. Good morning and welcome to everyone here in the building and to everyone watching on the live stream. The apartment of Laura, Aiden, and Lucas Broussard was extensively damaged due to a fire in a neighboring unit last Saturday. Fortunately, they're all safe, including their cats, thanks to firefighters and neighbors who helped with the evacuation. Unfortunately, their home was a near total loss. We will keep the congregation updated on ways to offer support as they figure out their next steps. Iris Luna Sawyer, daughter of Chris Sawyer and Ashley Luna, is scheduled to have surgery next Friday to correct a condition known as toe walking, which is caused by short Achilles tendons. Iris has experienced frequent falling, which has resulted in injuries, including a broken arm. She has been picked on and is often unable to participate in certain activities such as basketball and roller skating. More importantly, this surgery, if successful, will prevent more serious complications in the future that could affect her bone growth and gait. However, Iris will be in casts for the most of the summer. Our love and support will be with her during the anticipated 8 weeks of recovery. Kim Mason, our former RE director here at TVUUC, is now the minister at First Unitarian Church in St. Louis. Well, she's been there for a while, actually. That's not actually the part of the point of this. As many of you may know, St. Louis got hit by tornadoes this past week. The church sustained minor damage, but is otherwise unharmed. Reverend Mesa says she welcomes, and I quote, all the prayers, well wishes, and positive energy sent their way. Yeah, now would be a good time. And on a related topic, we extend our sympathy to the friends and families of those who died during the tornadoes in Missouri and Kentucky. I will leave you with these thoughts. If you have joys or concerns you wish to share, you can call the spiritual care phone and let us know about them. The number can be found in the church newsletter as well as on the back of each Sunday's order of service. You can take time to stop by the caring table in the fellowship hall and sign cards. You can message someone to let them know you're thinking of them. Reaching out is a win-win. There's an old saying, if you want a friend, be a friend. And now, join me in singing to all those we have lifted up here, as well as others who may be weary from the stress that results from coping with health issues, those who are caring for loved ones, those who are in mourning, those who are in the process of making big changes in their lives, those who are simply in need of support, those who are traveling, those who are living with fear, those celebrating special birthdays, and other concerns unknown to us. We are sending you love. We are sending you light.
The poem, The Bells of Rumney, was written by a young Welsh miner, Idris Davies. It expresses the anger and disillusionment of his experience in coal mining accident followed by the angry summer of 1926, when a general strike in Britain ended in failure. Rumney is the city of Davies' birth. The bells of the cities named in this poem each cry out their own witness to the injustice suffered by their people. Please remain seated to sing hymn 167, Nothing But Peace. A simple refrain is found in your program, and more parts are available in the gray hymnal, number 167.
Now, I have to confess, if you look at the written notes in the program, they are actually completely wrong. And that is totally my fault. So I'm hoping right now that you saw my post this morning about failure in music. If you didn't, go check out Members and Friends because it seems perfectly topical. But that was an accident. But you can count on the rhythms to be exactly right. And your portion sounds like this. Okay, here we go. Nothing but peace, nothing but peace, nothing but peace, nothing but peace. Okay, keep that going for us. Nothing but peace, nothing but peace.
Far beyond the grasp of hands, or light to touch the eye, past the reaches of the mind. There find the key to nature's harmony in an architecture so entwined. Like the birds whose patterns grace the sky and carry all who join in love expanding, the message of peace will rise in flight, taking the weight of the world upon its wings. With the oneness of everything. Peace is in the dance of trees who stir before the first breath of wind is yet perceived. Trust in the song becoming one with the dance, and all mysteries can be believed.
like the sorrow of the clouds whose tears fall carrying on the soil, undemanding. Lessons of love are given that we might rejoice in the music they bring, of the oneness of everything. From chords that sound of molecules spinning billions to a cell, the call resounds afar to the sun who warms the dancing earth and whose song holds it close on the journey of a star. Songs of lives long past that touch our own are written in the earth, forever giving. And now to maintain the harmony gives to us all lives worth living, for the oneness of everything. Still we seek to find a truth that we might understand and reduce to terms to find. Vast and immeasurable time and space, also overwhelmingly designed. Oh, passing years, just might I know the faith that winters in the heart, to be reborn in spring, to hear and to feel the pulse of life enters my soul as a song to sing of the oneness of everything.
Please join in silent meditation on the harmony in everything, while remembering that no moment is truly silent. Please remain seated to sing hymn 391 in the gray hymnal. Voice still and small, number 391. Give generously in support of today's Share the Plate offering for IAMS Nature Center.
It's not about perfection or rigorous routine. We're striving to reach excellence, but not like a machine. For music comes from people, and many go unseen, but they kept on singing, kept on writing, kept on playing, dancing, fighting. They never knew how much their work would mean. It's about joy. It's about loving what you do. It's about joy. It's about beauty moving through. It's about finding time for laughter. It's about finding time for rest. It's about sharing memories after. It's about being at your best. It's about joy. It's about joy. It's about joy. The music is It's not about status or being on the street. We're reaching out to broken hearts to let them know they're seen. For music brings us closer, the places in between. So we'll keep on singing, keep on writing, keep on playing, dancing, fighting, no matter if we're caught or teased. It's about joy. It's about loving what you do. It's about joy. It's about beauty moving you. It's about finding time for laughter. It's about finding time for rest. It's about sharing memories after. It's about being at your best. It's about joy. It's about joy. It's about joy. The music is It's about loving what you do. It's about joy. It's about joy. It's about beauty moving you. It's about finding time for laughter. It's about finding time for rest. It's about sharing memories after. It's about being at your best. It's about joy. It's about joy. It's about joy. It's about joy. The music is The music is
Hello.
I'm going to talk for the next 5 or so minutes about why we sing. Why do we sing? Or perhaps it's more accurate to say, in the words of a well-known hymn, how can we keep from singing? Music is woven into our mind-body experience from before birth, in the comforting, steady drumming rhythm of our mother's heartbeat, and the murmuring music of our parents' voices while we still float in the womb. And after birth? Well, for me, it was lullabies and folk songs, school and church choirs, going to sleep to the sound of Mom practicing piano at the foot of the stairs, the radio on top of the fridge tuned to the classical station while Mom cooked, the stereo in the dining room playing the Kingston Trio, Peter, Paul, and Mary, and later my teenage collection of pop hits of the 70s. Then there were the mixtapes, then the CDs, and now my Google Home pulls up anything I want to listen to. Am I triggering any memories for you? What are the songs of your past that take you back to a full mind-body emotional experience of that time and age? Perhaps certain holiday favorites? Or songs that expressed and contained your adolescent hormonal storms? Do you remember the song of your first slow dance? Mine was Crimson and Clover. Your first love? Or camp or scout songs? The lullabies you sang to your children? Church hymns? Music speaks to and expresses a deeper part of the self. So now that you're thinking about your personal music history, let's consider how music serves as a pathway to spirituality, connection, and community within our Unitarian Universalist tradition. Music is one of the ways we encounter the sacred, not because it tells us what to believe, but because it reminds us how to feel, and sometimes how to heal. In our UU tradition, we affirm the inherent worth and dignity of every person, the interconnectedness of all existence, and the free and responsible search for truth and meaning. Music honors all of these principles. We are all connected. When the choir sings in harmony, they model the beloved community. No single voice dominates, every voice matters. When we all join in singing a hymn, even if our voices crack or we sing out of tune, we become part of something larger than ourselves. Music evokes emotions and helps us articulate feelings that may be difficult to express otherwise. It can be a conduit for sorrow, joy, longing, angry protest, or peace. For me personally, the most healing aspects of the services following the tragedy in this congregation years ago was the communal singing. Remember the last time music made you cry? Or lifted you to your feet with joy? That's not entertainment. That's the Spirit moving. In Unitarian Universalism, we do not all believe the same thing about God or the divine. We affirm that each person's spiritual path is unique. Some find the holy in stillness, others in activism, others in nature or science or community. Across our differences, music is a language that we all understand. A good song transcends beliefs. It speaks not just to the mind, but to the soul. Think of all the songs we've inherited from those who came before. African spirituals that carried hope through chains, Hebrew melodies that survived exile, protest anthems sung by voices marching for civil rights, folk songs shared around fires that kept our ancestors warm in body and spirit, chants from different spiritual traditions that evoke the sacred, and so many more. And to return to where this homily started with our earliest experiences of music, think of the lullabies of every culture and language that helped us enter the world feeling safe and loved before we could understand the words. So let us not forget that each voice, whether trained or trembling, is sacred. And let us commit as a community to keep making music together
in all of its forms. May our lives become songs of justice and joy. May our hearts remain open to the sacred in sound, and may we never forget that sometimes the Spirit sings.
Please rise in body or spirit to sing hymn 390 in the Great Hymnal, Gaudeamus Hodie, hymn number 390.
Proclaim